If you want to gain followers, I'm gonna explain exactly how to do it. And this will work whether you already have an audience or are starting from zero. If you're new here, I'm Jacob. I've gained over 200,000 followers, earned over $30,000, and made tons of mistakes in my 11 years as a creator. My goal is to help as many creators as possible to avoid the mistakes I made so they can start earning money much sooner than I did. Let's dive in. In its simplest form, building an audience is about picking a topic and then creating content about that topic until a crowd starts gathering. So the first step in the process is to pick your niche. And it's important that you get this right because your niche will impact your growth potential. So I recommend a few criteria as you decide. First, choose a topic you like talking about. It will be much easier to stay consistent if the topic you're talking about is something you are genuinely interested in. So make a list of potential options and then choose your favorite. But before you start making content, do a little bit of research on existing accounts in your niche to see what they're up to. Specifically, look at how many followers they have and how they are monetizing. You can build an audience around any topic, but if there are only 1,000 people interested in that topic, then that is going to severely limit both your growth and monetization potential. So if you start researching your niche and you figure out that the monetization potential is low, then pick something else from your list. Then finally, you want to make sure your niche is evergreen. And what I mean by this is making sure your niche is not based on a trend. You want it to be based on a topic that will always be relevant. So for example, NFTs are a trend. If you chose NFTs as your niche, you would be in pretty big trouble right now. So make sure that you choose something that's evergreen. And if you do these 3 things when picking your niche, it's pretty hard to go wrong. All right, then after you've chosen your niche, it's time to choose your platform. And the most important things to consider here are number 1, what platforms do your ideal follower use? And number 2, what kind of content do you want to create? For example, if your content is for teenagers and you want to make short form video, then you should probably choose TikTok. However, if your content is for business owners and you prefer writing, then you should probably choose LinkedIn. Don't stress about this too much, but pick a platform that both your ideal follower uses and supports the type of content you want to create. Also, a word of caution here, it may be tempting to choose multiple platforms, but I would strongly encourage you to only pick one. It's hard enough to grow an audience on one platform, so you don't want to spread your focus across multiple platforms, especially if you're a beginner. By the way, if you want help growing your audience and making money on social media, I've created a free monetization roadmap that you can download using the first link in the description. Inside, you'll find everything you need to pick a profitable niche, grow your audience, and start making money. So if you're interested, you can download that using the first link in the description. All right, now that you've chosen your niche and picked your platform, it's time to start creating content. It can be really tempting to overthink this, but try to just start getting stuff out there. 99% of creators are not good when they start, but as you post more, you'll get better with time. So you just gotta start. If you look at the first videos I posted on this channel and then compare them to the videos I post now, it's almost embarrassing to see the difference. But that's how it's supposed to be, because with time, I've gotten better at making videos. So try to make at least 1 post a day and don't worry about trying to make these perfect. Most people don't struggle at creating good content. They struggle because they are impatient. So if you can build up a consistent posting habit, you're gonna outperform most people. All right, the next step is to optimize your profile. I like to think about my profile as a landing page where the call to action is getting people to follow me. And in order for that to happen, you need to focus on these 2 areas. First is your profile picture. People will form associations with your profile picture, so it's important to make sure it's clear and recognizable and also that you avoid changing it. So for example, my profile picture is a nice headshot of me on a blue background, and I haven't changed my profile picture in around 2 years. Now, one thing I want to add here is that your profile picture does not have to be a face. It just has to be something clear and recognizable. And what I mean by this is avoiding the tendency to create some super intricate design in your profile picture, because most of the time when people see it, it's going to be pretty small. All right, after you've chosen your profile picture, the next thing to work on is your bio. Try to make this as simple and concise as possible. It should quickly tell the reader exactly what your content is about and what they will get by following you. So for example, my bio says, I help small creators grow and monetize the right way. And this makes it super obvious what my content is about and what someone's gonna get by following me. That being said, people are not gonna follow you just because you have a cool profile picture or a well-written bio. They are gonna make their decision based on your content. So make sure to keep your content on topic and to keep up your consistent posting habit. If someone sees that you regularly post content on a topic they are interested in, they are much more likely to follow you than if your content is all over the place and you only post sporadically. All right, after you've optimized your profile, this next step will help you to get your first 1,000 followers. It's hard to get traction when no one sees your content, so in order to help get things off the ground, look for existing accounts in your niche and then start interacting with the people that are interacting with their posts. For example, if I was trying to grow my X account, then I would look for other accounts that talk about content creation, and then I would start engaging with people in the comments. Or when I used to grow Instagram pages, then I would look for other accounts in my niche, and then I would follow people that had liked their posts. And in the process of doing this, many people will follow you back. But the purpose of this exercise is not simply to boost your follower count. It's to get more eyeballs on your content. That's why it's important to specifically target accounts in your niche, because it doesn't really matter if you get more eyeballs on your content if they don't care about your content, because then they're not going to interact with it and the algorithm is not going to pick it up. As you gain more followers, your content will start to get more engagement, and then eventually the algorithm will start pushing your posts. Once the algorithm starts picking up your content, it's no longer necessary to keep interacting in this way. Also, another benefit of getting more eyeballs on your content is it becomes easier to tell what content is good and what content is not. So once you start getting some more data, then the next step is really simple. Make more of what performs well and less of what does not perform well. Let me give you an example. On this YouTube channel, I experimented with all kinds of different topics and formats before I started getting traction. One video that performed well was about how to make money on X. When I saw that video performed well, I made a bunch of variations of that video, and then those variations also did well. So I kept making videos like that, and that is largely how I've built my audience. So pay attention to what topics, formats, and styles perform the best, and then do more of those. And then, of course, keep trying to improve your content. And one of the best ways I've seen to do this is by studying other successful creators. When you come across a creator you like, pay attention to why it is that you like them. Maybe it's the way they tell stories, maybe it's their ability to hook you every time, or maybe it's their unique post ideas. Whatever it is, try and figure it out, and then rather than copying it, analyze the strategy and then apply the underlying principles to your content. For example, I have taken inspiration from a number of different creators to help me write better hooks. I haven't taken their hooks word for word, but I've broken down the structure and then applied the underlying principles to my content. And when I started doing this, my content performed better. So look for ways to learn from successful creators, and that will help you make better content as well. All right, then the final step in the process is to not stop. At times, it may feel like you aren't making any progress, but sometimes it just takes looking back to see how far you've come before you actually see how much progress you've made. So don't quit when it's hard, because that's a surefire way to actually not make progress. Keep pushing through and you will make it eventually. All right, now that you know how to grow an audience, click the video on screen to learn how you can monetize it.